going to be doing a quick video. This is a 2014 Ford Escape all-wheel drive. We're doing the fluid change in the PTU. There's a couple of good videos on there, so I don't think we need another one, but I'm going to go ahead and do one just in case. So you're going to need a few things. This is the oil that's recommended, the 75 W140. You want a full synthetic. I just use Mobile One because that's what I use. And you're gonna need a syringe. You can get these like CVS and stuff for like $8. This is actually the same bottle from last time. To give you basically you just fill it up till it's overflowing. But to give you an idea about how much, this thing I believe was at 900. And when I started, it was at 600, so about 300, I believe that's milliliters. Paper towels are always a good idea. And you're going to get down under your car. And you really want to remove the intercooler hose, assuming that you have that. This is the 2-liter engine. It's basically just a screw, a flathead, or I think it's 7 millimeters. On both of the ends, and then you've got these in the little tabs, and then maybe lay down a paper towel because it's going to drip a little. What I do is I open this side first, that's the fill plug, and then you do the actual drain plug right here on the bottom. They're a Torx 50. Torx is these little star-shaped ones. It says T50. I think I got this one at AutoZone for like $7 or something. They're starting to get expensive, but there you can see mine's still dripping out a tiny bit. And I'm a little concerned on mine. I actually went to about 31,000. I normally do about 30,000. But if you look at, there's a lot of gunk on the end of mine. Now, I use mine more like a 4x4 than an all-wheel drive. I do a lot of hiking and stuff, and there's trails that I have to get down to get to them. So I've got quite a bit of gunk on the end of that, compared to what you would want. You really wouldn't want any, or maybe just a tiny bit. But there's a magnet on the end of that, and it'll collect stuff. So I might be looking at a new PTU soon because they're not serviceable. You can just do the fluid. So something, see, look at those metal flakes. Something's going on in there that's no bueno. I did just have it in snow a couple weeks ago, and it went fine. So it seems like it's still working good. But there's definitely something going on in there that is metal-to-metal contact, not working right. See, because look at that. That's like a big old, oh, yeah, boom, there it is, coming off. So that is no bueno. You do not want to see that. But like I said, right now, as far as I can tell, it is working perfectly. So it's crazy. But anyways, you're just going to wait for that to drain. You want to clean off that drain plug. And then what you do to actually fill it up, because the fill hole's right here, you can't get higher above it, so you have to use that syringe as a pump to pump it in, or if you have some kind of like electric or motor driven pump, and you're just gonna fill it till it overflows. Also, I did it the first time. It worked kind of okay. I just ran a really long hose from there to outside and had someone holding the hose, and I kind of held it in here. And they just filled it up from a really high, like from where the window is, and it would come down, and even though part of the hose was lower than the fill hole, enough of it was higher that it would actually fill up for a bit, but it got messy, stuff spilled, and then you have to redump the fluid in the hose back in the bottle. And I would just say use a syringe thing like this to fill it up. And now with this one, this is a pretty small outlet. You probably want a bigger outlet if you can. They have actual automotive ones that are, like a 1/2-inch hose and everything. This is just vacuum hose from, I think, a fish tank that happened to fit. You could go to AutoZone and just find whatever hose it twists in there. You can kind of see the grooves to lock in there. when you get the bottle, if you've used enough of it that it's not sucking anymore, just take a cup. I have these nice handy orange cups left over from a party, and I'll just dump some in there. I know I'm going to need about 300 milliliters, so I'll go down to about 3. And, you know, there's always going to be a little bit left over, but that, a little more. So that's pretty much exactly 300 by the markings on the bottle. That's probably about how much is in there. If that gives you an idea, that's not a lot of fluid to cool that thing. So make sure you're doing this way more than Ford recommends. I've been doing it every 30,000. After seeing that magnet, I'm probably going to be doing it more often, like every 2 oil changes. I do my oil changes about every 6,000. So because I think this bottle was like 15, 20 bucks. It's a lot better than, I think it's like 500 or something for the PTU, plus the pain in the ass to get it in and out. So yeah, because that's, again, the only service you can do on these. So, all right, so I just want to do a quick little thing. I've got the magnet out here with the metal. We're going to go ahead and break that off so y'all can kind of see the issues that I'm probably going to be dealing with soon. Let's see if there's some way to do this in order to hold it. So, look at this coming off of here. Look at that. So all that is metal and gunk. And then there's the magnet actually down there. Let me scrape this off so I can show you what it is going to look like clean. But see that whole piece right there is metal shavings gunked together. If there's something else that's in there that y'all know of that, oh no, it's actually this, please comment. But like all my videos, please only comment if you really know. If you're pretty sure but not totally sure, you know, comment but say that, so that we're not spreading misinformation as much as possible. But see, if we get in there and kind of, break this up, do a little mushing in my fingers, see if we can see any. Look at that, that's yucky. That actually looks more like coked up oil, overheated oil actually. So it looks like that 31,000 was too long. I'm not seeing, there were some metal shavings before, but I'm actually not seeing a lot in here. There are some, let me see, you should be able to see some like right at the top of there. See, there's a metal shaving, but actually a lot of this looks more like coked up oil, overheated, I guess is how you would say it. So I waited too long to do this, and I've got it in my journal that it was 31,000 miles ago. So I either fucked up and put the wrong number and went way too long, or 30,000 miles is still too long of an interval for mine. Albeit this thing has 131,000 miles on it. So, and I got it at 55,000 miles on it, but I didn't realize you had to do this kind of stuff until I think the first time I did it was 70, and then 110, and then 130. Well, I'm at 131. So if that kind of helps you explain when I've been doing this. So, and I have no idea if they ever did it before I got it. But I remember the first time I did it, it was pretty nasty. The second time, not as bad. And this time is terrible. So hopefully this helps people in some way. And see if I can give you a quick, let me get this drain plug in. You can hang tight with me. In fact, let me pause that.